welcome to Manali, Saturday morning. We're at our accommodation getting ready for a shakedown ride. Here you can see our lovely accommodation, and here you can see the crew fine-tuning things and getting everything ready. And over here's our trusted leader, Siraj, and the mechanic, Mr. Gofar. Or Go Fast.
Go fast.
Go fast.
Go far.
And sorry, your name is?
Varun.
Warun. Warun's one of our mechanics and helpers on the group. And where's the other?
In the last.
Oh,
Wear helmet.
that helmet. Now, going incognito up the back, our other support person. What's your name again?
My name is Mohit.
Mohit. Okay.
Wow, this is our first glimpse of mountain ranges and some of the snow. There they are again. We've just come through the 19-kilometre long tunnel that essentially replaces the road that ran up and over the Rohtang Pass. From here we're heading up towards the Rohtang Pass and looking to get a little bit of experience with what some of the roads might be like over the next couple of weeks. our first water crossing. I wonder if I'll get my boots wet.
That was interesting.
I wasn't expecting that.
How'd you go?
Yeah, right.
We have just had lunch up near where the road to the Rotang Pass is now closed to motorcycles. There's a little village there, and we had lunch, and we're going to explore some of the back roads leading back into Manali. Check out the mountains off to the right there. The damage that occurred through floods in Manali about a month before we arrived is still pretty evident on the roads today. When you see family scenes like this one, you can't help but appreciate the innate beauty of the situation, but at the same time it makes you appreciate your lot in life. When you see animals such as these horses wandering along the roads, you can't help but wonder, where are they going to, who do they belong to, where are they going to end up tonight?
This place? Takoli. So here we are at Takoli, and this is the Manali Grand Prix pit crew. Manali Grand Prix pit crew at work.
This brings to an end our first day
Number 1.
riding the bikes, getting acclimatised to riding in India, getting acclimatised to riding the bikes and sorting out their little idiosyncrasies. Tomorrow our trip starts for real. We're leaving Manali, heading towards Kulu, and then hoping to overnight at Jibbi. I'm looking forward to the big adventure. We're on the road for day 1 of our big trip, and the first challenge is getting out of the traffic around Manali and Kulu. Wow, check out the landscape up there on the left hand side. I'd hate to have a house built on top of that hill. We've been riding for quite a while and finally got out of the built up areas into some prettier countryside. Traffic's still pretty slow, however, but you've got to admit it's a nice scenic place to ride through at slow speed. The clouds and the mountains ahead are pretty impressive. We stopped to have a look at a Buddhist monastery, but some of our group seemed far more interested in the vegetation that was growing across the road. Can't understand why.
Car, come on.
You'll have to keep it on forever. Alright.
The view across the valley was outstanding.
What are the yellow tarps?
This is the market.
Market,
Apple
yeah.
market.
Apple market.
Every people is coming, they are selling.
Yep,
And this is the main highway from Manali.
Manali. It's been pretty badly damaged, was it, by floods?
Flood
Yep,
last month.
last month, yeah.
A pity about the rubbish that's been dumped on the side of the hill. After this short stop, we ventured out and found some more open road that eventually became a 4-lane kind of highway, and we were able to get up a bit of speed on our trusty Royal Enfields. I think mine hit an awe-shattering speed of 80 kilometres per hour down one hill. Mind you, you still need to keep your eyes out for some unexpected little obstacles on the road. Well, we've just stopped and had a break for lunch, which was delicious, and had an interesting view of the river from the toilet block. And now we're on some narrow roads heading up towards our accommodation. It's interesting that we're starting to see some eucalypts appear amongst the vegetation. Bloody hell, misjudged that one a little bit. As the afternoon progressed, the roads were getting narrower and narrower, and we were seeing more evidence of rock slides and mudslides along the way. Well, we've arrived at our accommodation for the night, but there looks to be a few discussions about the state of the entry.
Give it a go anyway.
Bloody hell, this is steep and a bit slippery as well. Oh well, let's see how we go. It looks like they've had a couple of landslides on this driveway going down into the accommodation. The GoPro probably doesn't do it justice, but this is really steep. Don't use the brakes. Don't use the brakes. Haha, made it. Don't know what I was worrying about. Well, after a great day's riding, we'd arrived at our first lot of accommodation for our big trip and settled in for the evening. Little did we know what was in store for us over the next few days.